So this is a journalism competition, all part of the Danny Fulbrook Fearless Foundation, which is based around workshops, education workshops, journalism workshops in primary schools, and also physical activity coaching, sports coaching in primary schools. It's a big schools competition, so over 780 young people are entered into it, and there are 5 overall winners. So we had a couple of days in where our coaches go into the schools and run the education workshops, journalism workshops. They're shown a clip of the Aston Villa against Brentford game, and they then have to write a match report which is submitted to the competition. What we've got going on today is we have the judging taking place. So we have Lasse Vibe, our first team striker, forming part of that judging panel, as well as Howard Wheatcroft from the Express newspapers, head of sport. And we've also got members of Danny's family, his mum Sylvie and his sister Jo, and they are currently trying to sift through all of the all 30 or 40 top entries to try and pick the top 5.
We're here today doing the school's reports on the Brentford Villa match, and the reason we're here is because of the Fearless Foundation, which is Danny Fulbrook was named, his nickname was Fearless. Sadly, he died 5 years ago, but people wanted the effort and who he was to go on, and he was a journalist, and Howard here was his boss, so there's a lot of us here doing this feat to try and find the best match report we can. He would be very proud of it. I think it's great what Brentford are doing, I really do. I think Chris Barrett is a great enthusiast. He says what to do and he gets it done. And I'm very pleased and rather thrilled to have Lassie here today, who played the game and did so well by scoring, I believe, 2 goals.
The kids here have put in a real good effort in trying to deliver a match report. And I am with some other people to judge how they've done and to pick out the best ones. And it's some work we do through the Brentford Trust community. I think it's a really good thing to do, and I think the kids have really put in an effort.
The winners will receive massive trophies, big trophies, and their work showcased pre-match at the Blackburn game over at the Waterman's Arts Centre.
I think it's a good thing to do. Once again, I think Brentford are trying to both help some people, but at the same time also to obviously to honour a great writer, but also I think Brentford are doing really well in getting out in the community. I think it's important to be around the schools and the kids so that they know what Brentford are and they know what they stand for. Probably a few of these kids who's then read the match report probably wouldn't have watched the game if they didn't have this assignment in school, which I think is very positive. So I think it's all in all a wonderful thing to do. There's some beautiful handwriting in here as well, way better than mine. I have. Most of them are really good, actually. I'm very surprised by the level. It's really good. It's not far off from what you would read in the paper, to be honest, which is really impressive.
This competition forms part of our ever-growing partnership with the Danny Fulbrook Fearless Foundation. Danny's legacy was all about writing fearlessly. He was a well-known sports writer at the Daily Star. So this is a great way that his message can be continued and pushed out through the schools, and his family really supportive of it. We're looking to do a lot more work with them, building that relationship up over the next few years.
I am thrilled with what Brentford do. I really am, and Lee Doyle is an absolute diamond of a man to what he does, and the atmosphere is terrific. So I'm very, very happy to be part of all of this. So thank you, Brentford.